Byron Velvick here at ICAST 2010. TackleTour is running around checking all the cool new stuff. Nothing cooler, nothing newer. Brett Ware with Tightlines and myself, and this is something real exciting, isn't it? I mean, product that you came up with it. This guy is, I call him the mad scientist of this technology. What some companies have done for scent, Brett has come up with the idea to do something for sight. What I've noticed and what I've learned about from Brett is that everything in nature reflects UV light. You put a crawdad out there, a shad out there, a night crawler. Here's a great picture of it right here. This is a real shad, and it's reflecting UV light, and the only way you can see that with your naked eye is through a black light. So we see these baits, and here's a perfect example right here. Two baits that look very much the same to us, but a fish sees it totally different. To us, it's just two, I want to call them just any worm, any soft plastic bait whatsoever, but when you put that light on it, you can check out the difference. This is a black light. Now, obviously, fish don't have black light eyes, but they do see the reflection of this versus this. This is absorbing the UV light. This is reflecting the UV light. So what's happening in the water, and this is so cool, I mean, Brett Chapman, Bill Lowen, and myself have found out more than anybody field testing this. You go out, you fish this bait, and these fish are zeroing in on it and seeing it. And Brett, I don't know the technology of it, but you kind of break down what's really going on with this bait.
What fishermen need to know is that the light in the water, basically 80% of it is UV.
Right.
Okay, 20% of it is natural light.
Right.
That's in shallow water. In deep water, 100% UV. So we're the only company on the market. We own the patents, the intellectual property rights, to produce basically these new colors that is really getting fishermen excited. Now you've got baits that actually get extreme visibility, basically in the water. What's it doing? Producing more strikes.
Oh no, that's what I can talk about.
Yeah,
Bill Lowen actually is throwing this bait right here on the back of a jig. His jig bites are so much stronger, so much more vicious. You're getting thumped. I'm a sight fisherman, but I mean, check out the difference on thing. Look at that color light up on that versus anything else. This thing right here looks dull in the water compared to this, and that's where the UV light reflecting baits are awesome. How did I find out the great effect of it? Sight fishing. I'm out there sight fishing, and you know when you're out there, you're throwing all these different baits out there. You're doing the whole, okay, every 2 minutes you throw another bait, throw another bait, throw another bait. Every time I throw this out there, those fish come into the bed, and you gotta try this. It's a totally different look. They're coming in on the UV blood. That's the one you gave me for that tournament, right? Smith Mountain, he gave me a new color called UV blood, and they coming in on it, and instead of looking at it sideways or kind of trying to figure out whether coming around it, they come in and just hammer it. So I got to see with my own eyes with sight fishing how effective it was, but some of the guys on tour that aren't even with us are having some effects. Like, I won't name names, but there's some guys that are actually field testing this stuff, not sponsored by Tightlines, but coming up saying, hey, I need some more of those worms. So it's a good sign, it's a good thing when you have guys that are saying, you got any of that stuff in the back of your truck? Can I borrow some more? And Lowen and Chapman and I are trying to hoard it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's definitely an advantage for us on the tour. And anything else I need to add, because I know you know the product better than I do by a long shot.
No, I just think that what fishermen need to understand is this stuff is new. Basically, it's just coming out on the market. You'll be seeing it in your retail stores next spring. If you want to get on basically uv-tackle.com, you can see some live video, underwater photographer, digital stuff that basically really shows the differentiation in the water. What makes these baits really different. So.
And I just like doing this. I like just having the black light on there and showing you the difference right here. I keep this in my boat with me, and every guy that I fished with notices a difference when they see the bait just on my rod. They go, God, it kind of looks like a matte finish. It looks a little different. Hit it with a black light, and the thing just explodes, and that's what's drawing the fish. So here, ICAST 2010 TackleTour. You're learning about it first. Tightlines products. Go get some. If you can find it, it's worth it.